Excuse me, miss. Your daughter is down here in the lobby running around butt-ass naked. I need you to come get your daughter immediately! Immediately!
Hello everyone, thank you so much for clicking on this video. As you can see, I'm sitting right now, which is gonna be interesting because I love to move, so please, before you leave a comment saying my face is so gross and oily, sorry, that's my phone, saying that it's all nasty and shit, I'm sorry, but it's hot as here. So, it's not my fault. Alright, so as you can see from the title of this video, it's going to be just a couple stories of when I was younger and a weirdo, because if you don't know me, hi, nice to meet you, my name's Brandy and I'm a weirdo. So, I'm gonna get right into this video. Okay, make sure you subscribe, like it if you enjoy this video, and comment down below a story of when you're a weirdo. I'm gonna start off with what you see from the title because that's the main story that we're gonna be talking about. And it is the time that I ran through a hotel in Mexico, butt-ass friggin' naked. Completely. There was not nothing on my body. I was only 4 though, so thank God. Okay, so this happened back in like 2003 probably. I was 4, like I said. We were in Mexico at some hotel that we were no longer allowed to be at, my family and I, because, well, obviously of the situation. My parents used to be married and we'd always go to Mexico. I think this was one of the first years we ever went and they took me. And we stayed at this hotel. So, what had happened this day was both my parents were up in the hotel room and my mom had fallen asleep. And so my dad decided he wanted to leave for a little, I don't know, to go lay outside or something or drink. And so he left me in there, says he shut the door and left. Later on, my mother gets woken up because she was asleep and he knew my mom was asleep. My mom did not know where I was, obviously, because I had been in the room with them, and then she gets a phone call from the downstairs in the lobby people saying,
Excuse me, miss. Your daughter is down here in the lobby running around butt-ass naked. I need you to come get your daughter immediately! Immediately!
And my mom's like, what? She's, first of all, when my mom first wakes up, she wakes up and just doesn't really even understand where the fuck she's at. You understand? So she was just like, are you sure? Like, my daughter, like, she didn't know, but she looked around and obviously I was not there. So she goes downstairs and she says she sees me, and there I am, butt freaking naked in the lobby. Okay, I was 4. So they were very, very unhappy with her and told them that they would never be allowed to stay there. Again, I don't know, I'm sure they were able to finish out their stay. I don't know how long it was. I don't remember, obviously. They just looked at me like I was a fucking weirdo, and they looked at my parents like they were the worst parents on earth. So that was the first story. It was very quick, but that is the story of when I decided to get completely naked. I wasn't naked in the hotel room, by the way. Like, I was not naked in the hotel room. I don't know if I took my clothes off. I don't know if my mom even remembers if I took my clothes off there and she found them there, if they were down there. Like, I don't know. But if you think about that, that is so freaky. Because I was a 4-year-old girl in Mexico running around naked in the lobby. Someone could have snatched me up. This was back in 2003, around then. That's scary as hell. Warning to parents. Please pay attention to where your children are at all times. All times. Thank you. So this next story is like, you're gonna be like, what? This one is more of, just shows how weird I was as a child. Well, so did the other one. When I was little, about 2nd grade me, yes, 2nd grade, I remember this clearly. I decided, I had this, okay, when I was in 2nd grade, you can be like, what the fuck? I had this very strange idea. So, do you know those little bears or whatever the hell they were called that you could draw on? Maybe you don't, doodle bears. Okay, I had a doodle bear, and they came with these little markers that had stamps on them, and so you could have like a heart, or a star, or a kissy, or whatever, and I had those. So okay, I have to pop in real quick and say the reason I brought up the doodle bears because I used the markers that they come with, and I use them as stamps because they come with little hearts and stars and kiss faces, you know, whatever. And I used those and wrote all over their little love notes and just completely covered it with stamps. So that is why I brought that up, because it didn't really make much sense. I didn't just use the doodle bear marker to write. I used a normal marker, but okay, bye. I was like, oh my god, it'd be so fun to write love letters like to a certain person, but from a different person. Like none of them are from me, and I'll say I'm someone else and like write them to a different person in my class. Do you understand? So I had this great idea. I'm just gonna use their names because this was from 2nd grade and they definitely, I don't know them anymore, but so listen. So I thought, wow, I think I'm gonna write a love letter from Noah to Savannah. And then I'm gonna take one from Savannah. I'm gonna write one from Savannah to Noah and put it in each other's backpacks, and I'm gonna make love happen. This is what I thought in 2nd grade. And I don't remember what I wrote. Oh my God, I wish I had pictures. Wouldn't that be hilarious? But I don't. So I decided to write this, and I swear to God, I'd had this thought in my head, like even as a 7-year-old, I can tell you right now, I'd had this thought in my head for about a month, debating if I should do this, and one day I was like, fuck it. Why not? I'm bored. Put them in the backpack the next day. Okay, pretty sure either that day or the next day, my teacher, who was amazing, she was a great teacher. I didn't get in trouble for this either, thankfully, but we were outside, and this 2nd grade class, we had hatched these little ducks and chicks, but the chicks had died. It was so sad because someone messed up the incubator, so they died. But we had the ducks, so we were outside with the ducks. I remember this vividly. My teacher comes up to me. All she says to me is, Brandy, I know you're the one who wrote those love notes. Okay, it's in your handwriting. And I was like, I didn't really say anything actually. I started crying. I just started bawling my eyes out because I didn't know what was gonna happen. I was in 2nd grade and she really liked me, but thankfully she just said that she wanted me to tell them, because they didn't know. They had went to the teacher and like showed her. I don't know why. Okay, come on, it's love notes. I was trying to make love happen. I've always been that way since I was in 2nd grade. So she wasn't very happy with me, told me to apologize, and I had to write them a letter. Both of them a letter saying, oh, sorry. I was really good at letter writing by this point, so. Very embarrassing, because there's only about 12 people in my class, so obviously they would figure out who did it when there's like 4 girls and like 8 guys. So those are my little interesting stories. I do have more stories. These weren't very long, but most of them won't be long because I was a little kid. So those are the stories, everyone. I hope you, maybe you did the same shit as a child. Maybe. I mean, there's a lot of weird people in the world, so I wouldn't be too surprised. If you guys would ever like to hear any other stories from me, any other weird children, my childhood stories, any other anything, let me know down below, because I swear I could come up with other ones. Like, I'm sure if I really thought about it, especially as I get older, oh my God, I've had some embarrassing times in my life. Oh my God. But this was majorly just under 7. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Please subscribe. I will give you my heart. Not really, but my soul if you just subscribe, and a candy bar, and I'll give it a thumbs up, and comment down below something weird that you've done so I don't feel so alone. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Bye.